Every now and then, we wonder why are we going through something. Every now and then, we feel pain and we wonder to ourselves, why does this happen to us? I want you to stop for a minute and think about this. Have you ever thought about there are some things that are just forbidden? You see, the problem is we don't know what these things are. The problem is we don't know what these things are, and we are assuming that some of the things that are forbidden are not really forbidden. So this is what I've learned. And this is the thing I want to share with you. And every time you think about this, I want you to think about your life. What are you ashamed of? The real thing about life is that the very thing that you're ashamed of, that's what's forbidden. And a lot of us are ashamed of our story. You see, I came to accept my story. I came to accept who I am. I came to realize that I became homeless through a volcanic crisis and I lost everything. I was struggling with learning disability for years that nobody knew about. I could not spell my second name at the age of 25. I was bullied, not just on the internet, for not being able to spell, read, or write, but guess what? I was bullied in life in the classroom by teachers saying, you're too dunce, you're too backward, you're too slow. And I was ashamed of this. You see, most people think about the forbidden fruit that was eaten in the garden and all about what happened in that moment. But the truth of the matter is, they were ashamed of what they did wrong, so they were ashamed to hide from, they wanted to hide from God. Now, I want to tell you something. I want to ask you something. What are you hiding from? Who are you hiding from? You see, the truth of the matter is, once you start accepting your story, once you start accepting who you are, once you start believing that your story is what is truth about who you are, then you can start living. Most of us, or some of us, are living our lives in a lie. Every day we wake up, we're not living the truth about who we are. Because we are too ashamed of the fact that we've been abused. We're too ashamed of the fact that people told us things and we lived in that. We're too ashamed of the fact that we've been bullied, or guess what? We have a lot of failures in our life. I want you to take a minute for me and really think about your situation right now. And I'm not going to talk about whether you are an alcoholic or a drug addict. I'm not going to talk about what you are as a person. I want you to seriously stare yourself in the mirror and look at your truth. That's what I want you to do. I want you to seriously look yourself in the mirror. Now wake up and look yourself in the mirror and seriously see the truth about who you are. Because once I accepted my truth, then I started to live. That's why I tell people, they say I'm age 34. Yes, I'm 34, but really I'm 7. Because I've been living my life for 7 years, waking up every day and accepting the truth about who I am. Now I want you to understand this. You are eating the forbidden fruit every single day when you're ashamed. When you are ashamed of the situation that you've been through, when you're ashamed of where you came from, when you're ashamed of what you do, I will tell you every single day that's going to hinder you from becoming. It's going to stop you from chasing your dreams. It's going to stop you from walking in your greatness. It's going to stop you from becoming successful. And this is why I tell you this. You've got to let that forbidden fruit go. And start accepting the truth about who you are. Accepting it here and now. And listen, I came here through pain, and I'm going to be struggling through pain, but I'm going to win. You see, pain is a part of success. Pain is a part of who you are now becoming. You see, failures, a lot of people don't like failures, man. Why don't we like failures? Why is this happening to me? Everybody is blaming somebody else for all situation in our life. But the truth is, the forbidden truth is this, that when you start becoming ashamed of that, then you stop living your truth. And the moment you stop living your truth, the moment you stop living. And your story, man. Guys, this is the thing. Steve Jobs, everybody know his story, right? Muhammad Ali, everybody know his story. Come on, man. Malcolm X. Everybody know his story. And their story is what lives on. It's their story of their truth, of who they are and what they've been through that made them become. They're not ashamed of the story. So today, I want to tell you, don't be eating the forbidden fruit, man. Don't be eating the forbidden fruit. Wake up. Because guess what? The truth of the matter is it's quite simple. It's not complicated. The day you start accepting who you are, the day you start accepting the truth about your story, the day you start recognizing, guess what? I was homeless. It don't matter what you've been through. Once you start accepting the truth about who you are, then you start living. It's quite simple as that. So I'm telling you, start eating the forbidden fruit and being ashamed. That's exactly what it's all about. If you're ashamed, every single day you wake up and you're ashamed of your life, of your situation, of what you're going through. You're hiding. You're thinking, look, I can't live this person no more. I don't want to tell nobody who I am. Look, then you'll stop living. Then you're not walking in your greatness. The day you wake up, and you start accepting, this is who I am. This is who I was called to be. This is what I'm living. You will start living in your greatness. Every single day, you start walking and acting like you are supposed to be. So today I'm challenging you. I'm asking you one thing, and I want you to stop doing. And that is to stop eating the forbidden fruit and stop being ashamed. Stop being ashamed, man. Because guess what? Everybody has failed. Everybody has gone through some pain. Everybody has done something that they did not want to do. But guess what? The moment you start accepting your here and now, the moment you start walking in your greatness, the moment you start chasing your passion, is the moment you start living. Hey man, it's your boy Dr. G, the Love Motivator, saying, love the life you live and live the life you love. I'm gone.